Hello and welcome to the Nintendo News Network, and let's just jump into this reaction video about the March 2018 Direct. There's a lot to go over, so like normal I'm going to go over each announcement and talk about what I think. First is WarioWare Goal, coming to the Nintendo 3DS this August, and it looks like a good compilation of the WarioWare minigames and some new ones. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I haven't played a lot of those games. I've played a few. But I think it is good that it's coming, some good representation. It's a little sad that it's not coming to the Switch, but I'm not going to hold that against the game. That shouldn't be a plateau for everything. It has to be on the Switch, especially as we'll learn soon. The 3DS is going to get first-party support through 2019. Next is Dillons Red Heatbreakers. It's the game you can turn your Mii into a furry. Cool. The game itself looks kind of neat. I've never played any of the Dillon games, but they always looked like those games where, man, I should probably give it a try. And that's coming out in just a few months on May 24th. And going back to telling you about the game coming in 2019 is the remake of Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story, plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. So that's coming out in 2019, which seems like a long time to me. But it's Bowser's Inside Story. I really enjoyed the game. I'm not sure if I'll pick it up though. I enjoyed replaying through Superstar Saga, but you know, I want a new Mario and Luigi game. Just because it's part of the fun is kind of not knowing what it's gonna do and some of the characters, and so it's neat they're gonna do the Bowser's Minion with the Bowser's Jr. Journey. So that was pretty cool. Next, as I predicted, this one was off the list, is Detective Pikachu. They went over a few things, nothing really substantial that we didn't already know. They showed off the amiibo, and that's about it for Detective Pikachu. Next, I sort of guessed this right. In my prediction video, I did say Luigi's Mansion was coming, but for the Switch. But Luigi's Mansion is coming for the 3DS, and it's a port of the original GameCube classic. Looks great, looks beautiful. It's going to keep the old ghost from the original Luigi's Mansion. I think that's been a big issue for people. They've wanted those old ghosts that was originally there and the boos. The new ones were a little bit more generic, so it looks great. I'll probably definitely be picking that game up. And you get a map at the bottom screen with little pixelated Luigi. Looks pretty cool. And that's coming out this year. Next was a surprise that I didn't see many people predict, was Okami HD coming this summer. Another game I've never picked up, but I've wanted to every time I see it. So this is going to be my chance. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks beautiful. I can't wait for Okami. Yeah. Next is Sushi Stryker is coming to both the 3DS and the Switch. I can't believe I had trouble saying sushi. The storyline looks absurd and hilarious at the same time. Like, I almost want this to be an anime. So it's kind of like not a Tetris-y, but it's a puzzle game. I'm really bad at these. So I probably will skip it, but I have a few friends that I know who will get this, and I'll play with them, get decimated. But the storyline itself looks hilarious. After that, we actually got some information on Project Octopath Traveler. I can't believe I actually didn't predict anything about this game. I kind of forgot about it, and that's sad because I really enjoyed the demo. But we have a release date of July 13th. That's pretty soon. It's after E3, so we'll probably get a bunch of information then. But it's such a beautiful game. Every time I see it, I just am in awe at how it looks. I am excited for this game. I cannot wait. The next reveal was Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. It looks like a fun little, mash button beat 'em up game. I've never played any of those games before in this No More Heroes. I'm interested. I want to look a little bit more into those games now after seeing this trailer. So they've piqued my interest, and that's pretty good. Next, and I predicted half of this, we got a little bit of a trailer of Dark Souls Remastered. And we're getting an amiibo. I'm not sure there was a soul alive that would have said we're getting a Dark Souls amiibo. It's still just sinking in that there's that I can say that. It's like saying Oscar winner Suicide Squad. It just doesn't really fit, or you know. After that, we got a lot of information on Mario Tennis Aces, and they promised this. So we see a lot of the roster, mostly characters that we knew about. We're going to be there. Peach, Yoshi, Rosalina, Bowser. Chain Chomp's a character. That's pretty cool and pretty out there. I like that. It really is reminding me more of Mario Power Tennis for the GameCube. They're also going to be having a free event like they have had with the Splatoon games and with ARMS Global Test Punch, so people can try it out online. They didn't give a date for that, but we do have a release date of June 22nd, which is exactly what the Spanish Amazon said. So that was right. Next, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is coming to the Switch this July on the 13th. So it's the original game with some Odyssey levels, which looks good. Another game I never picked up, which I don't know why, because there was a lot of gaps in the Wii U era where I probably should have. So I think I'll pick this up, and apparently they're making one for the 3DS. So it's good to see. This next one had me laughing a little bit. Undertale's coming, but they say eventually, and the pun and the joke that they had in it was great. I've not played Undertale. I know. Don't judge me, please. But I know a lot about it, and I'm excited for it to come to Switch. It gives me an opportunity to play it. Next is the heavily rumored Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is coming to the Switch this July 19th. Wow, that's pretty soon. So it's weird, but it's not the first time a Crash game has been on the Nintendo system. There was some other ones in the GameCube era, I remember. And I even think maybe one or two on the Wii U, or the Wii U, but the Wii. So it's neat. I played 1 and 2 back in the day, so I might end up grabbing this and seeing how I like it. Next, a game called Little Nightmares coming May 18th. Maybe I'm out of the loop, but I have not seen this game before. It looks really weird. It has a very distinct art style. I'm not sure I'm the fan for this, but it looks interesting enough to keep maybe seeing more of. And the fact that it has amiibo support with a Pac-Man amiibo to get a hood that looks like Pac-Man. This is the direct of the weirdest amiibo announcements ever. Truly. Actually, I think that's the last one we hear about amiibos. Next is South Park, The Fractured But Whole, is coming April 24th. It will have the DLC. I think it said it's going to have the first DLC pack, and then you can buy the season pass. It comes with the first one and the next ones. I'm not the fan for this. I haven't actually watched South Park in many, many years. But I think it's good for the Switch to have this. It has a lot of those mature titles already. Doom, Skyrim, Dark Souls coming up. And it just kind of cements that this isn't just for kids. And I appreciated that it was a very toned down for the Direct. So it wasn't like, oh wow, there's a lot of bad language for the kids. There wasn't. And everyone knows what South Park is, so, if you're a parent out there who didn't want your kids to know what South Park was, well, they probably already do. Next, a quick thing about Hyrule Warriors, something I predicted. We would get a release date of May 18th. That's all they showed. They made it quick, and I appreciate that. The next big thing is ARMS. They're doing a tournament online starting March 8th, and the top 8 will face off online and live. So that's pretty cool that ARMS, the big updates are done, but they're still supporting it. And I think that's, what they need to do. And we'll hint on this in a moment with the next game. They keep supporting these games. They're somewhat of a platform more than just here's a game and here's the sequel. And I think ARMS deserves this. It's a great game. Plus, they're doing another test punch. I thought sales were good, but I think they're trying to get everyone to get arms. So I think that's pretty cool. So if you haven't played the game, you'll have a chance with the test punch at the end of March to try it out for free. If you haven't tried it, please do. The next one is Splatoon 2 is going to be going to version 3.0 in April. So along with this update, there's going to be over 100 new pieces of gear, just in time for spring, as I said. There'll be 3 new stages, and they're going to be adding Callie into Octo Canyon, so you see Callie and Marie together again. Something that, they didn't reveal why she's not there. Spoilers, she's a villain-ish, brainwashed, not really. So that'll be neat. Then they said something that people have been wanting for a long time, the ability to play as an Octoling, with new paid DLC that's coming this July. It's a new part of the single-player story mode, and once you complete it, you then have the ability to play as an Octoling online. So I see this going gangbusters. I know people have been wanting this forever, and it might even dive deeper into the Splatoon lore to find out more about the Octolings. So I'm excited for that. And now for the biggest thing. Super Smash Bros. Is coming to the Switch. And I predicted it, but it's not what I predicted. I said it was a port. This is no port. Anyone who thinks it's a port, I really believe is wrong. This is Super Smash Bros. 5. We're going to be getting the Inklings. We're going to be getting Breath of the Wild Link, which will be a new moveset, I bet, in a way. Oh my god, I can't contain how excited I am. I think I am, actually. But, Smash on the Switch for 2018. Let that sink in. We never get these announcements for Smash and it's coming out the same year. So I have 2 predictions on it because it was a quick trailer and we see a bunch of silhouettes in the background. You can make out some of them. Other ones are really hard to make out. We just know Inklings, we know Mario, and we know Link for sure. But in the background you can see the silhouette of Bowser and characters who are definitely going to be in. But I make 2 predictions about release date. It's either going to be released September when the Nintendo Switch Online services have come out to kind of correspond with that together, making you, hey, what better way to start off the Switch Online than with Smash? Or it's going to be the big holiday title for the year. It being a new game, it probably is going to be the big holiday title, and Super Smash Bros. Is coming to the Switch. I know it was coming. Everyone knew it was coming. But to see it, to have confirmation, to have it be this year, oh, man. My notes literally say Super Smash Bros. Switch 2018. Breath of the Wild, Link, and Inklings. Sweet baby Jesus. Those are my notes from watching the Direct for this part. And it was a great reveal. I knew the moment they started it was Smash. And with the Inklings jumping around, it was very obvious it was going to be Smash. But when you saw the Smash symbol in Inkling Girl's eyes and the look on her face, I'm going to be making a lot of Smash videos, people. I love Smash Brothers. I have so many discussions that I want to do. Cannot wait. I hope you guys are excited for it. So, what did you guys think of this Direct? I loved it, obviously. There's a lot of good things coming out. And there wasn't really anything that disappointed me, per se. Like I said, I'm not the biggest South Park fan, but I think it's good for the Switch. I'm not great at puzzle games, but I think Sushi Stryker looks hilarious, especially that storyline. Really, the biggest thing that I was kind of meh about was Okami. Oh, I completely forgot about Kirby. They announced some stuff for Kirby. I need to jump him in. They're going to be adding characters like Dedede, Meta Knight, Waddle Dee, Kane and the animals from Dreamland 3 and Marks as free kind of add-ons to be helpers and extra players. That's really cool. I don't know why I didn't write that down. but I may have missed other things. But those are the big things. Nothing really was truly disappointing. Maybe no WarioWare for the Switch, but that's really not a big deal. Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story 2019, meh. I mean, the wait kind of sucks, but you know, it ended strongly. It did what it needed to do. It's gotten people hyped. And anyone who was saying 2018 was not going to be as great as 2017 for the Switch, we're getting Smash, a brand new Smash. And remember, we still have a big reveal at E3, and you know they're going to have something big. If Smash is revealed now, E3 is going to be great. So, that's my reaction. So I want to hear from you guys. What did you think of the presentation? Did you like it? Not like it? What was your favorite parts? What are you most looking forward to? Tell us in the comments below. If you like this, please subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter page. And if you'll excuse me, I need to go kind of fanboy out a little bit more. I didn't want to scream in your ears, so I'm going to go do that right now and just jump around in excitement about Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch.